In this video, I'm going to show you how we got flights to Brazil for less than $800 for a 2-week trip while also visiting Peru, Chile, and Mexico City. My name is Marilee Blair, and travel is my life. My goal is to bring you those peak experiences exploring the world one video at a time with me. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and like button to support this channel. Now, let's get into Rio, Brazil. Brazil is the largest country in South America, both in terms of land area and population. Rio de Janeiro is one of the most famous and vibrant cities in Brazil, known for its stunning natural beauty, lively culture, iconic landmarks, and beautiful beaches. The iconic Sugarloaf Mountain and Corcovado Mountain are home to the Christ the Redeemer statue, which are prominent features of Rio. My husband and I went to Brazil with friends back in January 2018 for 6 days and 5 nights. So here are some of my travel tips on where to stay, things to do, food to try, and how we got such a cheap flight to see 4 countries on this South America trip. Airbnb. We booked an Airbnb located in Copacabana so we could be walking distance from this famous beach for this trip. And so we could have more space since there was 4 of us total, 2 couples. It was also nice that our Airbnb host gave us a lot of recommendations for Brazil. I unfortunately cannot find the Airbnb listing that we stayed at, but I do have the address in the description of this video, so in case you want to look for it. But you can't go wrong with any Airbnb or hotel you stay at if you want to stay in Copacabana too. Now, here is my flight hack. If you are traveling to South, Central, or Latin America from San Diego or LA, I highly recommend instead leave from Tijuana Airport, utilizing CBX, aka the Cross Border Express, which is a convenient pedestrian bridge connecting the Tijuana Airport to a terminal in San Diego, allowing travelers to bypass long border wait times. And by doing this option, it was so much cheaper than leaving from San Diego or LA. We saved over $1,500 per person on our South America trip because we left from Tijuana instead of San Diego or LA when comparing prices. And we booked our flights through Kiwi.com, and our South America trip consisted of going again to these 3 extra countries aside from Brazil: Peru, Mexico City, and Chile, because they were part of our longer layovers. So it was really cool to get to explore them in addition to Brazil. Peru was not part of the layover. We added that. So for 4 adults, we spent a total of $3,147.92 for those round trip flights with 4 countries. Total cost us $768.98 per person. Such a steal. That's so cheap. That's why you have to take advantage of the Tijuana Airport. Now, important visa info for Brazil. When we went to Brazil, we needed to pay for a tourist visa, and I checked the updated 2024 information, and it looks like you still do need a visa. But it's really easy to apply for a visa on their website, brazil.vfsevisa.com. Here is exactly what it says on their website. As of April 10th, 2024, passport holders from Australia, Canada, and the United States will need a visa to enter Brazil. If you have a valid physical visa on your passport for the purpose of your visit, you do not need to apply for a new visa. If you are entering into Brazil by air, sea, or land, the online form to apply for the visa is available on this link that I just said to you. If you're arriving on April 9th, we strongly advise you to apply for your e-visa in advance to avoid travel disruptions due to delays or missed connections. Secure your e-visa for a hassle-free journey. Again, apply and receive your visa in time for your Brazil trip and enter in your trip dates. Now, time for my top 10 things to do in Rio, Brazil. Number 1, visit Christ the Redeemer. Take a trip to the iconic Christ the Redeemer statue atop Corcovado Mountains. The panoramic views of the city and surrounding landscapes are breathtaking. Mike and I love taking pictures here, and being able to visit one of these new 7 wonders of the world, it just meant so much to be there. I was emotional because it's just so beautiful to see history in person. Number 2, explore Sugarloaf Mountain. Ride the cable car to the summit of Sugarloaf Sugarloaf Mountain for stunning views of Rio de Janeiro, Guanabara Bay, and the Atlantic Ocean. We loved this so much. We got so many great photos and video. It's just the views were amazing. You have to experience this for yourself. Number 3, relax on Copacabana and Ipanema beaches. Enjoy the sun, sea, and sand on the world-famous Copacabana and Ipanema beaches, and take part in the beach sports, people watching, and try some local snacks from beachside vendors. You can even get some coconuts and really good drinks. That's what we did when we went. Number 4, hang gliding in Rio. Hang gliding in Rio allows you to see Rio's landmarks from a completely different angle, literally. You're soaring above the city, which provides a perspective that you can't get from the ground, offering an unparalleled view of the coastline, mountains, and urban areas. When you're in the air above the city, it allows you to see breathtaking views of iconic landmarks such as Christ the Redeemer, Sugarloaf Mountain, and the famous beaches like Copacabana. It's a bucket list adventure you don't want to miss if you enjoy adrenaline rush activities and aren't scared of heights. This was one of mine and my husband's favorite adrenaline rush experiences of all our vacations, and especially of all the things that we did in Brazil. To be able to feel like you are flying and taking in like all of these gorgeous views of Rio's while tied to a professional was just such an amazing once-in-a-lifetime experience. You can see this is me behind me, this photo of me hang gliding, and it was amazing. The scariest part is when you have to run off the cliff with your professional guide who is strapped in with you. But once you're off and getting over that fear and you're soaring through the sky looking at Brazil, it's just incredible. Like, you really feel like you're a bird flying. My husband said it's way better than when he went skydiving because you actually get to enjoy being in the sky a bit longer than skydiving and feel like you are really flying as opposed to just falling. I, again, highly recommend this, and we got really great videos and photos of our experience, so definitely make sure you purchase them so you can keep these to look back on forever. Number 5, wander through the Celeron Steps, Escadaria Celeron. Explore the colorful and artistic Celeron Steps, a mosaic staircase created by artist Jorge Celeron in the neighborhood of Santa Teresa. Number 6, experience Carnival. If your visit coincides with the famous Carnival, immerse yourself in the vibrant festivities, parades, and samba music. The energy and excitement during this time are unparalleled. Number 7, visit the Tahica National Park for the rainforest and waterfalls. When you discover the Tahica National Park, you'll notice it's a lush rainforest within the city, and you can hike to the Pico de Tituca, the highest peak in the park, or explore the waterfalls and wildlife. Number 8, enjoy samba and live music. Experience the vibrant music scene of Rio by attending a samba show or visiting one of the city's many live music venues. Lapa is known for its lively nightlife. Number 9, explore the botanical garden. Wander through the Rio Garden, home to a vast collection of plants and trees, including exotic species from around the world. And number 10, visit the Museum of Tomorrow, which is a modern science museum located in the Porto Maravilha area, offering interactive exhibits on sustainability and the future. Now, Rio offers a rich and diverse culinary experience, so here are some delicious foods and drinks to try when you're in Rio. First, for all of my coffee lovers, Brazil had my hands down number 1 favorite coffee in the entire world of all the 54 countries I have been to and states. So I highly recommend you this place called Confeitaria Colombo. It's been around since 1894 and seriously is the best coffee of my life. I still think about it and their yummy dessert to this day. So if you're spending time in Rio, definitely try it. You won't regret trying this coffee and you'll see why I'm still obsessed with it. Also try this famous drink. It's called a Guarana Antarctica. Try the Brazilian soft drink because it's made from the guarana fruit and it has a unique, slightly fruity flavor. Now, for the food, you have to try these foods. Feijoada. A feijoada is Brazil's national dish. It's a hearty black bean stew made with pork, sausages, and beef. It's typically served with rice, collard greens, and orange slices. Try pão de queijo. Pão de queijo are small cheese bread balls made with cassava flour and cheese. They are a popular snack and can be found in bakeries, cafes, and markets throughout the city. Try an acai bowl. Acai bowls have gained worldwide popularity, and in Rio, you can try this nutritious and refreshing dish made with frozen acai berries, topped with granola, bananas, and other fruits. Try coxinha. Coxinha is a popular Brazilian snack consisting of shredded chicken encased in a deep fried dough. It has a distinctive teardrop shape and is often enjoyed with hot sauce. Try churrasco. Churrasco, or also known as Brazilian barbecue, is a meat lover's delight. Various cuts of beef, pork, and chicken are skewered and grilled to perfection, often served with sides like farofa, which is toasted cassava flour, and vinaigrette sauce. Try moqueca de peixe. Moqueca de peixe is a traditional Brazilian fish stew cooked with coconut milk, tomatoes, peppers, and spices. It's often served with rice and is a delicious representation of Brazilian coastal cuisine. Try bolinho de bacalhau. Bolinho de bacalhau are codfish fritters, a popular snack in Rio. These bite-sized treats are crispy on the outside and soft on the inside with a savory flavor. Try empada. Empadas are savory pastries filled with various ingredients like chicken, shrimp, or cheese, and they make for a really tasty, yummy snack. Try a quindim. Quindim is a sweet treat made with coconut, sugar, butter, and egg yolks. These bright yellow bite-sized desserts are both sweet and rich. Thank you all for exploring the world one video at a time with me, your own personal bougie budgeter. If you found this video helpful, check out my Peru and CBX YouTube videos that people enjoyed and it helped them in their trip planning. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. And look for brand new episodes every Wednesday. And for all helpful info I mention, read them in my description below.